Hello, and what's up? Well, this is my first video here. Let's see how it's gonna turn out. And I thought I should talk about loving yourself and being yourself. Pretty hard to achieve, huh? I know. It really sucks and it never ends. God, I can sing songs about it for years. Anyway, I just feel like talking about this topic, especially with now Instagram and all that stuff and makeup techniques and clothes and push-up bras and shit. I mean, wait, let me show you push-up bras. Like I'm not, whoop, you could see my belly because it's fucking warm. I mean, look at this bra. It's, maybe I can, with one hand it's quite difficult. I mean, if I hold it from, wait. If I take it off, it has that much shit in it. One of the reasons I pretty much don't wear it. Anyway. But yeah. With that bra, I'm just showing, like, what everything you can, cheat on and make yourself look different and shit. And the same as with emotions. Always being happy, positive. Only have a reason why you're like that. Like some excuse. And here's the thing, I mean, the older you get, the more you lose your pure self. And the harder it gets to be yourself. When you're born, that's your natural state. You're just in the world. But of course you don't have the capacity, like, to, of course, express yourself with words and stuff. Like, you haven't developed that stuff yet, of course. But the older you get, the more you hear from teachers, parents, friends, classmates, all work, blah, how you have to act and how you have to be, and with the media and stuff, how you have to look. Okay, with classmates as well. I mean, they come with, you're fat and blah. I mean, thanks to today's body fashion, a lot of people don't call me fat. They say I'm very feminine developed. So, but no, all these years, even when I was way skinnier than now, everyone told me I was fat. Anyway, back to the topic. So because of that stuff, you pretty much lose your natural state. But the way you can maybe help yourself getting back to that is you have to see this. I mean, bear with me. The world is pretty much an illusion in your eyes. In that kind of sense, that, yeah, the way everything really truly happens, the way the world and the universe really is the pure truth, you can never comprehend. I think almost none of the beings on this earth, at least, can comprehend that, because we're influenced by ourselves, what we have, been through, heard, blah, like. But yeah, you can see in the bad sense, like, oh, we're all just living in our box, and that kind of way. You have your own world, so take responsibility and influence that world, goddammit, and live it the way you want, because it's your world. What's gonna happen? I mean, sure, a few people will, leave, don't want to be part of that world, and it's fine. Maybe it's gonna hurt at start, but it's fine, because until then, it was good. You both learned from each other, showed each other ways and everything. You needed each other for that kind of life path. But when it changes and it doesn't fit anymore, then it doesn't make sense if you both clutch on each other or like fight or anything or escalating. Because that, being right, the other one's being wrong, that's bullshit anyway. I mean, there are things you do and there are consequences. The only thing you have to do is take responsibility and stand up for the consequences if they're happening. And see if they're worth it. I mean, in a good or bad way. I mean, you can't always blame it on everything and everyone. Because yeah, it's your world. you're the one who's seeing how everything's gonna work out. And of course there are exceptions. I mean, there are stuff you yourself can't influence, like when someone does something to you. I mean, like taking you hostage, or even worse. I don't want to go into that, but if it's that kind of sense, then of course you were the victim. There's nothing you could have done. But the way it turns out after years after that happened, that, on the other hand, you can influence by. You can either, you know, not trying to progress it, trying to heal yourself with it. You can either clench onto it forever, for the rest of your life, or you can try to let go and process it. And, you know, yeah. I mean, I hope you guys know what I mean with that. I mean, of course, yeah, you can't influence everything, but you can influence how you are. It takes a while, of course. Like, you can't do like, and then it's fine. And you have to always do it, always. But at the end, it's your world. You're influencing it. And the same goes with bodies and the way you, like I was talking now more about the emotional ones, like being yourself and taking responsibility for that. And with the body, like your body is your biggest lover. It's your best self. Like, just like yourself. You are your best friend and your greatest lover. There's nothing else to it. You two are gonna share the lifetime with each other. So how would you feel if you had a partner who tells you the whole time how ugly you are? Why can't you be like this? And everything. Even when you do everything you can and just want to be loved and accepted the way you are. Because hey, I'm a part of you. You love me, don't you? Why don't you love me? Why are you here when you don't love me? That's the same with your body. I mean, they're pretty much the reflection of your soul. I mean, and if you can't give your body love, I mean, what has your body ever done to you? I mean, it's doing its job. It's doing, like, it's expressing yourself. It's pretty much reflecting your soul in something that you can actually influence stuff with, or you can touch and everything. Like, your body does so much for you, and if you don't appreciate it, of course, someday it's gonna snap. It's gonna say, fuck you. You know what? I gotta give you a shitty body. You didn't give me love for the longest time. I have enough. And of course there are other influences, like I'm not a doctor, so. But that's why a lot of stuff can happen. I mean, when you're stressed, when you don't give your body some rest, when you don't listen to it, then yeah, someday you're gonna have a heart attack. Someday you're gonna have a stroke because the body thinks, you didn't let me rest all those years. You know what? You don't give it to me, I'm gonna fucking take it. And then, boom. And because of bodies, and because I was talking about it, it's like, oh yeah, it's easier said than done. I mean, look, you can't see it because of the lighting, and I don't know how you actually put it on here because it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It doesn't let me. Well, you couldn't see it that much, but everything is full of scars, and that's not a. I never had a bridge piercing. Like, I had one here and here, but not here. But I had pimple scars. So everyone thinks when I say that I used to have piercings, it's like, oh yeah, you had it here. It's like, no, that's acne scars. And, I mean, here you can see a little bit better. Here's a few acnes. I'm looking in the camera. I think it's very important that I look at you guys, because I hate when people the whole time like talk like this and yeah, well, my day was like, don't talk to yourself, talk to me. So I'm I'm looking in the camera. I feel like a grandma, like, what is this device? Where is the donkey that's made for electricity? Here I go again, just being a dumbass. But I mean, this video is pretty much random. And here and there it really doesn't make sense. You know, I gotta turn it back around. Easier or else. It's just weird. Kind of look like this and yeah, there. It's weird. Yeah, I pretty much don't know if this video is gonna make sense, if it's gonna help. But just try to breathe and just relax. I mean, if you can't love yourself, how can anyone else? That's the main thing. So yeah.